I can fill you in. You remember what you last remember? Hey guys, back to the channel. As you already know, we're playing more Black Sad. I don't really need to do an intro because it's a stream. So, you guys came here to see the game, so let's play the game. Like, I'm secondary. There's game, then there's streamer, I think, or maybe there's streamer, then there's game. It depends on the game. Depends on the streamer. How you doing, Des? How was your day? How was your day? It was kind of boring. Hey. Sometimes that's a bad thing, sometimes it's not. Kind of depends on what your goal of the day was. If the goal of the day was to relax, then boring can be a good thing. That's funny. That's actually funny. And I commend you. Because especially when we were stuck in the gym that one time, I was highly tempted. I was about to look up a YouTube video. We found what we found. Try to stay on it, the game. I don't want to take too long of a break from it. I should probably have my phone next to me. Case. I'm gonna pause the second it loads, and then I'm gonna run away. And it'll only take me less than a minute, and you can count. Starting now. Ooh. Told you. Oh, they tore this office up.
It was like this when I got here.
When did you get here?
I've been calling you for over an hour.
Calm down. I'll take care of this.
Right, like, relax. Just answer the question. Thanks. We got deductions to make real quick. All right. More seduced stone by O'Leary's the man. Oh no, is this one too? Yeah, first try.
The cunning son of a bitch. O'Leary threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career so that he'll take a dive against Yale.
That's kind of nuts. Not even kind of. That's really nuts. He's smart, but yikers. Could use that to make the world a better place. All right, let's think. Plot right? Like, golly. Okay. We working. We working.
That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
No, he is not. Whoa. Who planted that doctor there saying, oh, he should rest? Keep thinking, keep thinking, keep thinking. Woo. Come on now, let me cook.
It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary.
That's a fact, but why'd she keep it? Still in love. Ooh, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I know, she's like, why is he thinking for so long? Just a hunch. I don't know. I don't know if this is like a real thing. Okay.
Maybe O'Leary accidentally caused the death of Yale's father.
That's what I was, you
So
know.
now he tries to make up for it by secretly helping advance his career?
On now. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Helen likes his money? Maybe. I could see that. Think about those shoes. This is gonna. Oh, the shoes match. Somebody's lying.
If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
We got one more. We got one more to put together. Alright, O'Leary caused the death of Yale's father and now rigs his fights to quiet his guilty conscience. Oh. Hold on, I'm thinking too right now. Hold on. I should be talking while I'm thinking though. That's a bad habit that I need. As far as content goes, I need to get out of that. Let me express myself. Donors will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgeries. So they were going together. O'Leary used Moore to manipulate Stone, forcing him to take a dive against Yale. Possibly. Right, so these two, right? No? The guy passing for Yale's doctor. Come on, let's think. Alright, those aren't a thing. There's one more connection that we need to make, but I'm personally not seeing it. What about you, Chad? What about you? What about you? What about you? And also, I've been forgetting to bring this up, but even though this is a live stream on YouTube, the like button still matters very much. So I'd appreciate it if anyone who's watching can hit it. I appreciate it. We were on a roll, man. We were on a roll. Whose footprints in Bobby's shoes? I thought. I think I did that one, and it told me no. Yeah. Bobby, yeah, Bobby, yeah. And I thought maybe he was gonna like draw a connection between, you know, O'Leary's fee and. I did that. Okay. You know what? Whatever.
The footprints don't match.
Whatever.
Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint or in different shoes.
Whatever, man. I'm pretty sure I did that, but I've been wrong before. Anyways, let's do our.
Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
Dang. No sympathy. And we stepping on them. Yikers. Ooh.
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
Ooh. It's the same. Sign this document with his foot. Sure did, dummy. But they take the will? No, they didn't.
Not that I suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money.
Right.
Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Did they take anything?
No, although... When you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
Oh. I believe her.
That's too bad. It looks like they took it.
Like, obviously, Bobby didn't kill her dad. That's not the worry anymore. We
What are you
talked some
doing?
sense.
Do
I'm
you like
sniffing.
sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Right, bro. Like, answer.
What? You doing? What?
Like I'm being a detective that happens to be a cat. You're not letting me cook. The walrus? Maybe. Like they earlier, the goat did say someone big and heavy walked through, so I wouldn't put it past him. But why him? He has more than enough to get a
Is
lackey.
this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady.
No.
Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Yes. You think she did this?
Mary Purnell fired. She just said she left. Oh, didn't she quit? Oh, she was scared.
Wait here, please.
Let me get ready for a QTE. Oh my God. Now the bird got killed. Remember at the poker game? Unless you're talking about another bird, but I don't remember there being another one. Real insightful, John. She got
Could be a
scratched.
knife wound. The murder was brutal.
What knife is that big? Smaller bird? Ooh. Oh, Billy Bob. Gotcha. Oh, good point. Yeah, I was about to say, see, the walrus had a henchman. So yeah, Billy Bob, good point. He is very brutal. I forgot about Billy Bob. Come on, Sad.
Ah, damn.
Mother or two.
I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet."
Please don't scream. What are you doing? She's gonna say
I
it's
want you
my
to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Oh, big
Good.
facts. If he wakes
Do you
up.
have the keys? If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet.
I'm glad we made those deductions when we did. Sheesh.
For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or... Oh!
One more time. Rule of 3. Video games. Come on. Come on. That's the thing that confuses me about John. He'll bust into a room looking like he's ready to get active, and then when it's time to get active, he's like, "Oh, but we should like, come on now, come on now." We go putting ourselves in danger. We're a freelance private eye detective. What's up, danger? No copyright, please.
Ready-made meals on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this?
Spit, young man.
Dunn died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay.
It's only been 4 days. Oh my god, this has been the most lit investigation ever. I'm thinking like weeks have passed at this point.
Of course. Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
I like that chain. Good point. That's what I was thinking. That's why I thought someone was gonna be in here. Probably still might be. Who knows?
Sardines.
Oh.
It's been open for a few hours.
Yeah, they chilling here. Those are mine. Or unless you're talking about something earlier. Make a deduction. Wait. Right. Where's the other sardine? There we go. There we go.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here.
Nope. Well, gym burglar didn't find it. Which is fine and all, but yeah, the door chain is like the big, what the heck?
I seem to recall Dunn being mad about the pictures, but who knows? It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it.
That's a fact. Definitely takes a lot. Speaking from experience.
It looks like Dunn had
not
already
bragging.
begun to move his things.
It's making me nervous. It's a bit too quiet. We trying to remain calm, cool, and collected.
Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar.
Yeah. The last one, the lizard. The lizard looks familiar. Oh. I'm just waiting to like look at something and get whacked.
As I glanced at the telephone, I remembered the weekly password for O'Leary's illegal gambling operation. Even though I had rejected his reward for finding Yale, I had managed to make my own dirty money by ratting out the Eagle Pimp during our poker game.
Yes,
How much
sir.
damage could a small bet do?
I was here. Yeah. I'm not. Oh. Oh. Very Barty. Or baseball. Black Fantasy, Little Hand, Fletcher,
Look at that.
LaChapelle.
The guy sure had good taste.
Mm-hmm. Box. It's an art, no doubt.
I see more art in a boxer's hypnotizing footwork than in certain modern paintings.
That's a fact. There you go. Lighten the mood. Thank you. Come on, come on. Oh, snap. Gee willikers, I remember they used to pay this back in the day. Times were different. Classier times. I remember when a man couldn't get himself like a bottle of hooch. And nowadays it's sold at every store. Man, how times have changed.
Could this be the origin of Sonia's interest in business management?
Interesting. Look, every time I bring something up about the discoloration on the wall, the game ignores that part about me. It's like
One of the very few
at the
teen
other
idols
apartment, I
who
saw-
only got better with age.
I saw white paint on the wall. I'm like, that's sus. The whole apartment's red.
What's this doing here?
Ooh. But yeah, it looks like something was removed from it. I don't know if that's like a weird attempt at them like doing lighting, or I don't know.
You still looked at her every morning, so many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
I have no idea who Spano is. We can look into our journal. I know it's not on here. Baseball glove in her bedroom and Dunn's autographed by Craig Spano. Okay. Oh, the world's best dad. Hey.
Another empty closet.
I can't lie, this game, the soundtrack in this game makes me want to like play Grim Fandango again.
Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake. No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere.
Hold on,
I need to
hold
talk
on.
with Sonia, and
Don't
maybe
give
with
up.
her Uncle Tim.
Don't give up. Hold on, I'm not done. Please don't kick me out. They're kicking me out. All right.
It brings back, I don't know.
Memories.
Bad memories?
A pessimist, are we? It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the Army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Okay.
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors. It was Spano who got him assigned to our platoon.
Mitchell Warriors doctor. Okay.
Who's the guy on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
I haven't. Okay.
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes,
Okay, so
indeed.
the guy in the middle is
Our
Craig
captain.
Spano.
He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. But he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe.
Okay.
And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
Wow. That's regretted if I've ever heard of it.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving.
Wow.
And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What happened to all of them?
Zhukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of summer.
I sure did. Why is our vision so
And
blurry?
after the war, well, who the hell cares?
I do.
What happened to Mitchell? That's what I want to know.
What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
Mitchell might be old boy at the hospital. Yeah.
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously? Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best.
I remember.
What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some
that might be
advertising
a really
deals.
cool detail.
That's how I
Okay.
founded this agency. But then something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano?
I don't know why.
No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say. Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
I love mystery stuff because it's always that slow burn, right? How like a good one just keeps building and building and building and building on it. So this one's doing a good job.
Yes?
Sonia,
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
where is she?
Right, like who's downstairs already? Hey, what you doing? Alright, we gotta be careful talking with her because she's so sensitive.
You know, it's dangerous.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What?
No.
Yeah, sometimes.
Then we're both in the same boat. The first time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You hate yourself for hating him.
You hate yourself for having hated him.
Yes, but that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him.
Oof.
Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away. To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am. And you won't even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
The more you hate, the worse you feel.
That's a fact.
You think I don't know that? I need someone to blame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
I'll find the person who did this. I promise.
Let me have my doubts. Although, you've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
Thank you for at
In
least
any
being
case,
aware of that.
You shouldn't hate
Golly.
yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities. You're as smart as you are kind.
That's what my father used to say. Why would you think that?
You try too hard to hide the latter. But I'm a detective.
Spit.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes, the thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help. I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic Five.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
Right.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Your father saved Thorpe?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Tchaikovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Tchaikovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
You still have your uncle.
Yes, I guess you're right. Maybe he can also save me.
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl.
Probably when she
I
got
think
the
my
glove.
uncle turned him into a star. That was a long time ago.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere. Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. You'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
My father? Even now, he finds new ways to make me hate him.
I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing. Stop, or I'll end up hating you.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern.
Oh my gosh, so it was a spite like?
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory.
Flashback.
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates. So my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure.
Ah, that's cute.
I loved the music it played, the ballerina and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
Guess we did good.
Did the abacus inspire you to
Oh, yeah,
dabble in
facts.
finances?
The most useful gift anybody has ever given me.
A gift from your Uncle Tim?
He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree, but he didn't oppose it either.
That's nuts.
People thought he was a liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
Unconservative. And
Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go.
we're good.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Anyway. Thanks for the company.
You're welcome.
Sonia, don't come back to the gym, okay? I told you, it's dangerous.
Aren't you coming?
I knew I was looking at a solution, but what exactly needed solving?
That's him right now. Like,
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
that's the same dude from before who tried to piece us up. Come
I'll
on
never
now.
understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
Hello? Nah, bruh. Catching it real fast. Come on.
Personally,
Oh well, I'm Oh my god. This is the only problem. This is the only problem, right? And this is not an excuse, this is just a reason. Okay, there's a difference. I spent my whole life playing PlayStation, right? Just recently, I started getting used to like Xbox notations and all that stuff, right? So when I see spam X, I'm thinking about go here. But on a controller like this, X is where the square button is. So, don't look at me like that, man. I'll drop this guy. Please. Just how far are y'all taking me back, though? Please don't take me back to like the beginning of the conversation. Please, 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 please. Don't.
Yes?
Sonia.
No, she's not
Oh
here.
my
Who's calling?
God. Yeah, they could have changed it. Hang up.
You know, it's dangerous.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What? Yeah, sometimes.
Then we're both in the same boat.
I'm not serious.
First time was right
I'm
after
not
moving to
serious.
New York.
Dang, bro.
I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved
Yeah,
from the
listen to
countryside
this all
and
over
the smell
again.
of
Just play the
freshly
Naruto
mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine.
I would play it,
her
but they
medicine.
might kill my YouTube channel if I do anything related to Naruto.
The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze.
Booze.
Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You hate yourself for having hated him.
Yes, but that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away,
Far away.
to avoid being like him, to avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am. And you won't even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
Bobby Yale is innocent. He doesn't deserve your hate.
Don't you think I know that? I need someone to blame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
I'll find the person who did this.
I'm about to tell her to
promise.
hate me because she
Let
really
me
would
have
do
my
it.
doubts.
I believe her.
Although, you've already come so far, I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities. You're as smart as you are kind.
That's what my father used to say. Why would you think that?
You try too hard to hide the latter. But I'm a detective.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes, the thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help. Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary
I just wanted
Purnell.
to be able to like skip dialogue options sometimes.
You'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
My father. Even now, he finds new ways to make me hate him.
Your dad had great taste in music.
You think? Let me guess. The same taste you have, right?
Exactly.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
Are you joking?
I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing. Stop, or I'll end up hating you.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern. But I'm glad we agree. I thought you shared my father's taste in music.
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory. It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates. So my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina and the
Why didn't you
little
ever take it
secret
with you?
compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
I love how the subtitles don't actually all
Really?
match up with what they're saying. Oh,
Did the
instead on
abacus inspire
Overwatch.
you to
That's
dabble
weird.
in finances?
The most
They're
useful
still on
gift
after I'm
anybody
done.
has
I'll
ever
play
given
with
me.
them.
A gift from your Uncle Tim?
He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree, but he didn't oppose it either. People thought he was a liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
He was really like, don't be
I found a
racist,
baseball
but
glove
I don't
with
know about all
Spano's
that
autograph in your
freedom.
room.
But then he also he gave
I've
his
never
gym
seen
to
it.
his daughter to own
My
full
father
time,
must have
so
put it there,
he must have
although I
changed
don't
as he
remember
got
him
older.
having a signed glove.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic Five.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Thorpe
Let me get it
saved
right
your
this
father?
time.
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story.
Definitely.
And now-
Definitely.
You still have your uncle.
Yes, I guess you're right. Maybe he can also save me.
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star.
My dad
It
still
was a
knows.
long time ago.
That makes sense. I mean, it's only right.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell?
You
The
literally
lizard?
experience
No, never.
life and death
Why?
with them.
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere. Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go. Anyway. Thanks for the company.
Thanks to the company. Like, she always sounds like she's about to.
Sonia,
I
don't
don't
come
know.
back to the gym, okay?
The way she
I
talks
told
is
you,
weird.
it's dangerous.
Thanks to the
Aren't you
company.
I knew I was looking at a
fragile we
solution,
are.
but what exactly needed solving?
Sometimes I don't like the word
Maybe Dunn used the same
fragile and
hiding place
human
once
being
more.
used in the same sentence. Just because, let me focus. Weave.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
Hello? Dang. He definitely about to pull the thing out. He smacked her with it. Come on, please let me fight this time. Weave.
It's not the lack of credibility in the screenplay that bothers me.
Have to do with the knife. Hey, he got moves.
Plus,
I can't even lie.
It's actually pretty handy.
Weave.
When a crook talks to you in the middle of a fight, you know you're up against a rookie.
Oh, let him fall. He ain't dead. He'll be all right. He ain't dead. And if he is, good riddance. Probably killed that woman too. I didn't kill him. Gravity did.
What did they say?
Nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives.
He just fine.
Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red.
I'm in the red.
He hasn't woken up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while.
All right, cool. I need a nap.
Vulpine, 7 letters.
What?
Scheming?
You think that's the same thing? I don't know. Sounds a bit off to me.
I'm just guessing. His breath stinks. Oh yeah, it was him. Why are you eating sardines as a what are you? An anteater? Aardvark? Something nasty. Is that wrong? His mouth just looks nasty, okay? Not the species itself. Okay, anteater is relatively small. So he was there at the murder. Is how they were
Wait,
made.
I know.
They were made ugly.
Vulpine, 7 letters. Cunning.
It's okay. Not every animal has to be
What are
cute.
you looking for?
Nothing. Will he live?
He'll live.
So what have you found out?
Randall Lee. Apparently in love with our penitentiary system, judging by the frequency of his visits.
Ooh,
Theft, assault, extortion. You know, minor things of the sort.
murder by
Any partners?
Always works alone. He's never ratted out his employers.
They almost look like
provided they
elephants. They
exist.
ugly too.
Did you find
No.
anything? Is this
You
our
were
man?
almost.
Do you have proof?
All right. Yeah, we got a lot on this dude. Where's our thing? Whatever. Where's our like you know, whose footprints are they? Oh, it got taken earlier. Okay. Where Where's the little jeans thing? There you go. That's one, but we got more.
Looks like we know who tore his pants following Clarice Freeman up to the rooftop.
Burglar. Scumbag.
His pants have a tear in them. I found a piece of that same fabric at the gym, on the stairs that lead to the rooftop where we found the second body.
Makes sense, but how many pairs of ripped pants are walking around New York City? I don't call that evidence.
Oh, I got more. Come on now. I got plenty more. One. Where's his small shoes? Boom. Okay. All shoes. Document with his foot. And don't match the thing. Why are y'all playing with me? Alright, fine. His snout reeks of sardines. Whatever. For the boring one.
The guy who broke into the gym in Dunn's place has a thing for sardines. Did you smell his breath?
Right, because there's only one sardine fanatic on this side of the Hudson. I need something more.
I got more. Let me throw it out, Mayor. Thank you.
I saw footprints from those very same shoes next to both the gym murders.
Unless you're telling me that shoe is a limited edition, I'm gonna need something else.
But here's the thing, smearing off. Those 3 sets that could have been random all have one thing in common. Him. But, you know, who am I? Who am I?
One of the thugs that attacked me the other night had a snout just like his.
I'm sorry, but you can't incriminate someone based solely on species. What else you got?
What more do you need? I've given you 4 pieces of evidence.
Thank you, like,
None of which are conclusive.
He tried to throw me off the rooftop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He's our man.
thank
No,
you.
he's not our man.
Make up your mind.
He's just a puppet.
Thank you.
Someone is pulling his strings.
Could it be Yale?
No, it ain't Yale.
He's hiding something for sure, but I don't think he did it. By the way, was he discharged? His room is empty.
They let him out yesterday. He's in police custody now. You can tell he's an athlete. Made quite the comeback. Anyone else would have taken 10 times as long. Anyway, he better be fine. You know they've ordered me to escort him to Madison Square Garden on the day of the fight.
Yeah, I heard something of the sort.
What have you heard?
Frank Cassidy?
Frank
Forget him.
Cassidy. He's friends with the governor.
You don't say. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
We go.
Quick, What do you want? Good cop or bad cop?
I'll go bad cop.
I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy.
Good thing someone took out the trash.
Squeeze his
Good
foot.
morning, Mr. Lee. I assume you're aware that you're about to be accused of murder, and that thanks to the witness testimonies of Mr. Blacksad and Miss Dunn, your future's not looking too good.
Go to hell, you dog. I swear that if I catch you outside, you'll wish you were in hell.
Blacksad, stay out of this. Remember who's the cop here. Maybe we can offer you a deal. We know someone hired you to kill Joe Dunn and Clarice Freeman. What do you have to say?
I'll call your bluff. You ain't got nothing.
Oh, you sure?
Your friend the Hellhorse doesn't seem to feel that way. Although I'm afraid he won't be talking anymore.
Shut up, or I'll kick you out.
Are
if
you
tell us who hired
Hey,
you,
hold on.
we'll help you.
What can you offer me?
I remember we agreed.
How much is your life worth to you?
Don't pay attention to him, Mr. Lee. We aren't vigilantes. But we can significantly reduce your sentence.
That's a start, but it's not good enough. I want in on the witness protection program. New city, new job, new identity, and a clean police record. That's the only way I'll talk. Meanwhile, I want police protection 24/7.
He watched one TikTok video
I'm
and thought he
afraid
knew his
that-
right.
Whoa!
Watch out!
Game, come on, stop selling me, please. Game, stop selling me. I know you guys are seeing this. Oh, he's dead. The game sold me. God dang. It wouldn't even let me look down. Look. I'm about to die again. It's sad, okay. Ew. Come on. Please. Oh, he dead. Sad. Better not do none of that dog whimpering either. Smirnoff.
Luckily, Smirnov's wound wasn't as bad as Randall's.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the police found nothing on the nearby rooftops.
Hey, love
Our
those
best shot at
cigarettes,
finding
man.
the killer was gone, so I went back to my previous lead.
Dang it, what if we had messed up and they killed Smirnoff? Takers. Hey, you know, cat's eye.
It's from before my mother got sick
That's
and we moved
facts.
here. I loved reading stories about pirates, so my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing.
Okay, so the little discolorations on the wall were just paintings being removed. All right. Cool. Because they're not at the same yard anymore. Smart, Sad.
Bing bang!
Hello, Smirnoff residence.
You're
Let's get
dead!
there.
No, I got you with my lasso!
Can you quiet down, kids?
Dunn got killed for stirring the hornet's nest.
And you confessed your crime!
Kids, please.
He'd been investigating athletes for months, including Helen Moore and Al Stone, among others. Dunn's notes aren't all that clear, and I'm not sure what he was after. But I'd say we're facing a widespread corruption case.
Well, if you're right, that could be some dangerous evidence. Bring it here ASAP.
Sure, but there's something important that I need to finish first.
Hey, we working, man. Big time. Big time. No rush. Had to. Four days in, man. About to be 5. Only 5 days of work.
I wanted to follow a certain lead
That's
on my
impressive.
own before Smirnov had the chance to see anything. According to his notebook, Dunn had seen Craig Spano
I swear
at
Bulldogs
Sam's
are
Diner
so
just
ugly,
4
bro.
days before his death.
I don't care how you feel about him.
Get out of here, pussy.
Let me not be problematic.
I have some questions for you.
Oh, well, maybe I don't have answers for a pussy.
All right,
It
maybe
might have been easier
maybe
to slap the information out of him, but I decided to trust in a universal truth. Everyone is guilty of something.
Right.
You don't know who I am, right?
Don't know and don't care. Come on, spit it out.
I'm John H. Blackmore, Public Health Inspector.
Oh, yeah, right. There are some real freaks around here, so I have to be firm, you know? Have you eaten? Dinner's on the house.
Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Let's be cordial.
After you answer my
Let's
questions.
be cordial.
Sure, go ahead. Your call. Always at your disposal, Inspector. Ask away.
Fear turned him soft and made him talk.
Nope. Slobber.
Sure enough, Dunn had been there a few days back with a chimpanzee who matched Spano's description. Apparently, the guy still lived with his father.
Really?
Dunn said he couldn't stay there a day more. For the time being, he would move into his place.
Even though you made it big time.
Wait a minute. What does Public Health Services have to do with that chimp?
The chimp died of food poisoning.
But wait, he didn't even eat.
I didn't know.
Which is even worse.
Dang. I left him speechless. Okay, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. He didn't even eat.
Dunn had taken Spano to his place. I wanted to believe that when Randall Lee broke into the apartment, Spano fled to his former address. But where could that be?
We think about it on the road as we should. We're talking about where he could be. I was thinking it'd be Mary. Like maybe she picked him up. Wait, that's Yale's. Not done. Not done. That doesn't make sense. Oh, living with his father. How are you living with your dad if you're an orphan? Father of baseball.
I got you.
Adopted father.
If the living have rich and poor neighborhoods, so do the dead.
Spit.
In the mid-19th century, Greenwood became the resting place to the city's most distinguished citizens.
Living with his
Thinkers,
father.
scientists, writers, inventors, artists, businessmen, politicians, police officers, thieves, pimps, and murderers.
Better land on your feet.
Here lie the bodies of the soulless minds that raised New York from the ground up. Now you know where to go to become somebody in the Big Apple.
Ooh, this visual. Come on now. I want a saxophone again. It's something about that warm, distinguished sound about the
Celtic
saxophone that's
cross.
just so good.
Supposedly, the ring keeps the devil at bay by reflecting the sunlight. Really handy at this time of the day.
Facts.
According to the book I found at Dunn's place, fans of the sport leave baseballs on Broderick's tomb to pay their respects. It's strange that I don't see any.
Right.
Maybe they're gone with the wind, or somebody claimed them as part of their inheritance. It'd be even better with a skull between the bats.
High key. Why did it just cut off like that? That's ominous.
The four bases guarding their father.
See that Chinese food?
Still hot.
That's why they cut the music off. Trying to jump scare us. There you go. Thank you. Ike. I better not see some monkey like coming out the shadows. That might freak me out.
I've never trusted angels. When they fall,
They become devils.
they turn into demons.
Look. You better not fall for that. Don't get jump scared, y'all. We see it coming. Don't get jump scared. All right, isn't it cool? That's a hefty baseball. I can tell because they're making the controller feel like it. You playing.
I've always been a New York Warriors fan, although to be honest, they're not what they used to be. Yep, they just haven't been the same without Craig Spano. I found a baseball glove at Joe Dunn's place, a glove signed by a great star. I couldn't believe my luck. Joe Dunn met with someone at the diner, close to his gym. Then he took that person to his house, so that he didn't have to live at the cemetery. I would have never guessed the person's identity.
Oh, you am I sick? Look at you, stupid.
Are the absolute worst.
Burn down the cemetery, why don't you?
Who are you?
I'm John Blacksad, private investigator.
How's Joe?
One question at a time. It's my turn.
Joe's dead.
Your turn.
Why did you meet with Joe Dunn?
Because he was looking for me. He came here one morning, but I was too embarrassed to come down. Because he left a baseball with his initials on by the tombstone. Sam's Diner, tomorrow, 12:30 a.m. Because he knew they want to kill me.
What did he want from you? And who wants to kill you?
One question at a time.
Right. We're gonna be honest with him.
How's Joe?
What would happen if I told him the truth? Would he lose it? Could I take that chance?
I'm gonna be honest.
Joe Dunn is dead. Murdered.
I told you, Joe. How did it happen?
Yeah, see. Let's keep it going.
One question at a time. My turn.
Keep it fair. What do you want from me?
What did Dunn want from you?
He wanted to know who was playing dirty in the sporting business. Dirtier than usual, that is. Wrecked lives, careers, ruined at the top of the game. He wanted to know if the same had happened to me. He wanted to know if the end of my career and my disappearance had anything to do with all that. He wanted me to confirm who was behind it all. The guy who had him killed. Our old friend, the surgeon.
Surgeon. Our mastermind is Mr. Talbot. Talbot. Come on now.
Is Mitchell the surgeon? Is he the person behind all of this? That surgeon you mentioned, is he...
My turn.
You right. Our potential
I want to know
mastermind.
why I should trust you.
I've been honest the entire time. Because I never lie, or because I take my job seriously? Dunn wasn't our friend, so I'm not gonna say our friend. That's weird. I'm not gonna say because I could have killed you, because why would we even take it there? It was either because I never lie, or because I take my job seriously. I'll let you guys decide. Thanks. I'll wait. I know this. I know the latency is latent.
I can hear you.
All right, fine. Y'all win. Dang, man.
Because I take my job very seriously. It's my turn. That surgeon that you mentioned, is he in this photo I got here? Ow!
Ow!
Hey!
You are watching?
Hey, that toss was...
You want to be Batman so bad.
Both my ear and my self-esteem would hurt for days. But at least I had a new lead to follow. The surgeon.
I can't see.
The bastard had avoided my scrutiny by passing as a hospital doctor. But now, all of my senses were on guard. No matter how good the disguise, or how well he hid, I would find him.
So, what you're saying is, one, there's a corruption scandal involving all kinds of athletes.
Yeah.
Two, our puppet master is a surgeon named Mitchell, a man who happened to fight in the war with Dunn, right?
Right now, things point to him.
Every lead I've found points to him.
Anyway, where was I? Number 3, right? 3. Since Dunn was on his trail, Mitchell hired an anteater to get rid of him. Then, since you were also shaking the wasp's nest, he went after you. But the anteater made a mistake, and Mitchell killed him to cover his own tracks. And, wait, 4. The key to all this lies with a common friend of Dunn's and Mitchell's, Craig Spenow. Do you really trust him?
I think everything he said was true. It adds up and confirms everything I've found so far.
4.
Being honest.
No, 5. Dunn was murdered 4 days after taking Speno to his house. If that doesn't make him suspect, makes sense, doesn't it?
Nah, it doesn't add up.
Why not?
Just a hunch.
It's not just a hunch.
Let's follow up with the suspects. You told Smirnoff that even though you're sure Yale is innocent,
You think maybe he
he's
ratted
hiding
him
something.
out?
But what about O'Leary? 6.
O'Leary wouldn't have sent Randall to kill Dunn. He would
Right,
have dragged him to
personal.
his basement, given him his little speech, and then killed him himself.
Right.
Nah, I know O'Leary, and he wouldn't have sent a hitman. He would have taken matters into his own hands.
What about Cassidy? 7, right?
Cassidy, on the other hand.
I think it's safe to rule out Cassidy as Dunn's murderer. He seems too impulsive to have planned such a twisted crime. Whoever planned the whole thing knew the suicide theory would fall through, so he manipulated the clues to incriminate Yale. Cassidy is too impulsive to pull off such an intricate plan.
So, you're right. Mitchell is the one pulling the strings. And you know why? Because in novels, the murderer is always someone the detective knows from the beginning.
Well, that could be the case in British novels. You know, where everyone in the mansion where the murder took place is a suspect. But this might just be an American whodunit, where the detective doesn't even meet the culprit until the last scene.
You mean we still don't know who's pulling the strings?
I didn't say that. How did it go with Helen Moore?
I didn't get anything, even though it started out really well. I asked to interview her along with her boyfriend, Al Stone. Since I'm a big shot, they were happy to oblige.
Yeah, right.
Perfect. Now, time for the interview. I'll go back and forth so you don't get bored. So, who goes first?
Oh, we're playing as... Okay.
Here's a question for Al. Your manager is Frank Cassidy, president of the Boxing Managers Association of New York. According to him, only boxers working with member managers should be allowed to compete. What do you think about that?
We never talk politics, honey. Athletes should
Politics?
steer clear of controversy and stay focused on their sport. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now... Here's one for Helen.
No, I'm not about to ask that.
Dating a boxer can be dangerous. Aren't you afraid that those blows to the head will take a toll on his intellectual capacity?
Honey, take a look at my man and then look at yourself.
My
You
man.
really think I'm with him because of his intellectual capacity?
Helen.
Write this down. Nothing will change my man. His smarts, manliness, and integrity are all boxing proof.
Moving on. So, Al. In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
I will.
Yeah, sure.
My Al is going to kick that thug's behind. Isn't that so, honey?
Yeah, well, we'll see. No such thing as a weak rival.
Nonsense. You are and will be world champion. Next question.
Now what? Here's one for both of you. How did you meet?
At the party organized by Des...
Al, who threw the party doesn't matter one bit. What matters is that I saw you and you saw me. Our paths crossed and our lives were changed forever.
Okay, one more question, and...
Oh?
Al, honey, can you answer it? I've got to go say hi to a fan.
A fan, huh?
I'll be right back, Mr. Pulitzer.
Wait. You mean she stopped smiling when that fan showed up?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Could you describe him for me?
I'll be able to show you something as soon as I'm done developing these pictures. And actually, I thought it was odd, too. So while I continued to interview Stone, I managed to take some pictures of Moore and whoever her mysterious fan
It
was.
was O'Leary.
All right, so where were we? Let's get that picture taken. Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it. Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
Okay. No, that's
What's
someone
with
else.
me
That's the
today?
walrus.
Don't move, please.
I was trying to... Hello, game?
Now we got it. Should we keep at it? Are you ever jealous about sharing your sweetheart with America?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but I know that someone so popular and honest can draw the wrong kind of attention. There are plenty of people who would love to put an end to her career, so it's not easy.
I'm going to take one more, all right? Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like these?
Exactly. What's up with me? Stand still. I'll take it again.
Oh, that's a
I
lizard.
can't seem to get it right. Don't move.
That's the lizard.
It's about time. Finally, we're all set.
Wait. So, are you telling me the photos are developed? Or is that what you said to Stone?
Both. Just look.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she saw him.
Look at his hand. Is he pulling something out of Moore's purse? Or putting it in?
Putting it in. I don't care about their couple pictures.
I think she only smokes when she's nervous. What was making her nervous?
So Jurassic Park. Expose you.
That's him.
Who?
Mitchell, the surgeon.
Seriously? We got him.
Not yet.
Don't jump the gun, Weekly.
I've seen that matchbox before.
Focus,
La
Black Sad.
Iguana.
We need to figure out how to
Oh,
find that
from
Mitchell
our
guy.
boy. Or not our boy, but the walrus's boy.
Hey, pal. Did you hear what I just said? We need to keep looking at all those pictures. We need a clue that'll take us to Mitchell. Hey, see? There. Just like I was saying.
I don't know how we're getting into this one though.
Brawls aren't even the worst part of my job. Sure, you may take a beating, but at least you get the chance to defend yourself.
X.
But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Your
John,
entire
trust me.
body aches to be somewhere else.
It's a fact.
It's boring
And
and repetitive.
Oof. I don't even know if he got
People
a
were
recliner.
finally leaving the place. The bar was about to close. And I hadn't seen Mitchell go in or out.
Unless there's a back alley.
I had no choice.
You had no choice, or were you just too bored? There he is. I do our faking.
I see you took me up on my invitation. And you're smart. You knew not to come until my anti-fur regulars had all cleared out.
I can't say no to good advice.
Or good bourbon. Here's looking at you, Mr. What was your name?
As far as I knew, La Iguana always stayed neutral. He played poker with Cassidy. But his joint was used as the gambling drop-off for O'Leary's operation. Did it make sense to keep faking it? Or was it too dangerous not to?
Farnham. Howard M. Farnham II.
That's right. Howard Farnham from Ding Dong, Texas.
I'm definitely playing it safe. Completely unknown territory.
You're a natural. That sure beats your poker game.
This here's much easier. No cheating.
You barely flinched when Cassidy decided to teach that ego a lesson.
What do you want a fella to say? Between you and me, partner, this ain't my first showdown.
I might have folded.
We all got our own lethal barber.
Damn it.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Why do you say it like that?
Tell me, what do you really want with Cassidy? I can't say it's clear to me.
Well, you see, Desmond O'Leary is my enemy. If you know a thing or two about him, I can leave it at that.
Don't worry about it. I was only curious. So, what about me? What do you want from me? No one comes to La Iguana just to drink and play pool.
I'm here looking for a regular of yours, Dr. Angus Mitchell.
What for?
We fought together during the war. I just wanted to say hi.
Sure. Tell you what, I'll talk to Mitchell. Come back tomorrow night.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him, or else.
Or else what?
He's neutral.
You'd be losing your chance to make a pretty penny. I know how to reward my allies.
You think I'd spend my time in this dump if all I cared about was the money? Please, cut the crap. Anything else?
I don't think Cassidy would be too happy about the role this here dump plays in old Leary's gambling operation. You follow me?
Son of a bitch. All right. Give me your phone number, and I'll give you a call when Mitchell shows up.
No. You're gonna call him right now, and you're gonna give him this message.
Oh, so we're just dropping it. We're just dropping it.
But
Okay.
when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff, your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive. It's so bad that your thoughts spiral in a never-ending loop. Like when you're stuck in your car, on surveillance duty. The owner of La Iguana was supposed to tell Mitchell that a certain anteater was still alive, and that it was only a matter of time before he ratted him out. With a bit of luck, that would make him nervous enough to force his hand.
I like the way you
now,
think.
all I had to do was follow him.
I like the way he thinks, man. That parking is nuts. Whoa. There goes the trigger happy one. I'm about to say, like, I can't hear nothing.
We'll be just fine, don't worry. Gil, stand guard right here. If the cat shows up, you know what to do. I'll be back in an hour.
What's interesting, seen a cat fight a horse, and a horse is the only animal I've seen actually beat a cat in a fight. So I think I'll stick to.
Could I take him by surprise from over there? Although I don't know how I'd get there.
She figured it out. But all right, I'm gonna stop it right here. But yeah, this string's gonna be a little bit shorter than yesterday. I think yesterday was like 4 hours, right? Yeah. So we're cutting it in half. I'm going to kind of just do some other things tonight because I got 2 jobs in the morning. So definitely gonna wanna make the most of this time. But I appreciate everyone for coming through again. Hope you all enjoyed this episode of Black Sad. I did. And yeah. If I don't see you tomorrow, then we'll be back at this on Thursday. That's my off day. So I can actually stream earlier, so it won't be like super late East Coast or Central. So yeah. That's it. Bye.